My favorite part of the Rice experience has definitely been the community. Being able to connect with other students who are really trying to make a meaningful impact in the world has been really inspiring, and getting to meet sustainability professionals from all across Houston has really helped me create an image for who I want to be as a leader in the future.
Here, it's very diverse. Rice is really a place where everyone has a different major.
Being in the residential college, being able to meet so many different people from different majors, athletes, people outside of natural sciences. There were so many people I would never have met if I had just only been hanging out with math majors in one little area.
It's really a place with a lot of opportunity, but also challenge at the same time.
It's just such a tight-knit community. People know people, and it's very collaborative rather than competitive, and that's really been my favorite thing about being here.
The attitude of Rice is what shaped me. A sense of sort of just wonder and excitement and exploring the world and tackling difficult problems and trying to share that with my students. Just being able to take what I learned from Rice and share it with others is really, and that's what I do, is I hope to teach them all the things I learned at Rice.
My biggest advice for incoming Rice students is to stay curious and to say yes.
It's really about really going out, talking to people and their professor, because they are very knowledgeable in their field. And you can really learn not only knowledge, but also gain opportunity just by talking to them.
You get out of it what you put into it. Spend as much time on campus as possible, connect with all of your professors and mentors, and reach out to all of the students who you meet. I think building your network here at Rice is so valuable because these connections will last you a lifetime.
Be yourself, and you will find people who you can hang out with and have fun with. Don't lose who you are when you come to Rice. Be yourself and enjoy your time.
I think what we miss most about Rice University is the great professor here. They really give me a lot of support in terms of art making, and also in terms of navigating personal life. And I think that's something very helpful to me as a photographer.
After graduation, I aim to enter the field in corporate social responsibility and work for a sustainable development team that really is passionate about driving environmental and social impact.
I'm heading for an MFA program, particularly about photography, and I'm currently applying for graduate school.
I'm a high school teacher at the Emory-Wiener School here in Houston. I think we really just found our passion at Rice to be teaching. It's great that we can do it.
For my next step, I'll be a chemist formulating pest repellents at SC Johnson.
Rice has taught me so much about sustainability, but really has taught me the most about myself. And I think getting to join GSA Sustainability has taught me so much about efficient leadership and has really allowed me to reflect on how I want to make an impact in the world.
Well, good morning, everyone. Please be seated. My name is Amy Dittmar, and I am the Provost of Rice University. I would like to welcome all of you to Rice's December 2025 commencement. It is my pleasure to introduce the distinguished guests on the stage. From my right to left, David Johnson, Professor of Computer Science, Chief Marshal, and Mace Bearer. Rachel Clay, Associate Registrar. David Tenney, Registrar. Saichi Matsuda, Dean of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies. Bridget Gorman, Dean of Undergraduates. Luai Nakle, Dean of the George R. Brown School of Engineering and Computing. Faye Yarborough, Senior Associate Dean of the School of Humanities and Arts. Thomas Killian, Dean of the Weiss School of Natural Sciences. Igor Maranovic, Dean of the School of Architecture. David Ferris, Associate Professor of Musicology, Shepherd School of Music. Peter Rodriguez, Dean of the Jones Graduate School of Business. Rachel Kimbrough, Dean of the School of Social Sciences. Robert Bruce, Dean of the Suzanne M. Glasscock School of Continuing Studies. Today, we gather to celebrate a significant milestone in the lives of our graduates. And we are here because of their hard work, their pursuit of knowledge, and their passion for discoveries that illuminate our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Before I proceed, let's give one more round of applause, this time specifically for our graduates. Graduates, I would like you to truly savor this moment. And so, in all seriousness, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and think for a moment about all of the successes over your academic career here. The culmination of your research project, finishing your MBA capstone, acing a presentation that you felt a bit unprepared for, getting an A on a paper or a project that required you to pull an all-nighter or perhaps just challenged you in a way that nothing else had before. Remember each of these successes and remember this moment. Those moments have shaped you. They've shaped your character as well as your academic knowledge, and you will carry that with you forever. And from that soul-searching hard work, remember, you did it. You did it. You finished your degree. That is worth saving. It is worth celebrating, along with all of those difficult moments that it took to get here. Your great achievements are testify to the founding principles of this institution. It is that spirit that I'd like you to take with you today, and I want to share with you a quote from Rice's first president, Edgar Odell Lovett, when he addressed the class of 1944. President Lovett defined Rice, his idea of the quintessential university, this way. We put scholarship first originally. We keep scholarship first still. We cannot give you brains, but we can help you improve the brains you have. We cannot give you minds, but we can help you to master the mind you have. We cannot give you ambition. We can only give you opportunities. But we do think we can stimulate your ambition. We cannot even make good citizens out of you. We can only offer you the rights, duties, and privileges of citizenship right now in one of the most democratic academic communities on earth, and trust that you will forever persist in the practice and promulgation of our ideals of citizenship in a free, self-serving, representative, self-sustaining democracy. President Lovett said these words at a very difficult time. It was both turbulent and a turning point right after World War II. It led to one of the most innovative and prosperous eras in this country's history. And he recognized that when there are more rice mines in the world, everyone benefits. That is as true today as it was 80 years ago when Lovett first spoke the words I read. But please understand, the path to that meaningful impact, it's not a linear path. As you leave, you will continue to face challenges, you will face setbacks, just as you did at your time at Rice. The difficulties do not mean you've chosen the wrong path. Often the right path is narrow, it's sometimes rocky. Your time at Rice has equipped you with the life skills to overcome the obstacles that await. These skills include critical thinking, teamwork, resilience, negotiation, empathy, and creativity. And so I want to challenge you as you leave here today to lean into those difficult moments. Do not turn away from challenging conversations. Allow your instincts as much as your insights to guide you. Your higher education has prepared you for impact despite all the challenges that lie ahead. You've had many, many opportunities to build your competencies and your character during your academic career. Those opportunities come with a responsibility to work for the benefit of others. That is the kind of ethical leadership our nation and our world are seeking. People who will take on the complex challenges and consider the well-being and needs of the all, and not only their own goals. Commencement speeches such as this one often encourage, after that moment of what I've just said, to tell graduates to go out and change the world. And to you, it might sound like that's where I'm headed. And while the grand ambition is certainly worthy, and I am confident that there are many of you today that will go off and truly change the world, I want you to also remember that true impact often begins a bit closer to home, through authentically giving of yourself. That is why I'd encourage you to find what you care about, and it's okay to start small. Connect with others who you might be able to mentor or build lasting connections in a professional society. Sit on a volunteer board. Propose a new approach on your job that allows more voices to be heard. Coach youth sports. Become an advocate for the unmet needs in your community. Speak up and serve on your local school board or city council. You don't need to speak up on every issue. In fact, people might actually stop listening to you if you speak up on every issue. You need to have the courage to speak up for your convictions and the confidence not to let critics bring you down. And so I ask of you to bring a quiet energy and enthusiasm to whatever you choose to do. Be authentic. I have had many opportunities to impact those around me in my life, and some of the most memorable, the most impactful came from what seemed at the time a very small decision. For instance, many years before I was a provost and stood on stages such as this, I co-coached an elementary school girls' soccer team. It was a small thing, but I enjoyed it. My friend and I approached coaching based on our own experiences of the world and tried to bring the kind of character development to those girls that we thought would serve them well in the future. For me, that meant I would routinely run aggressiveness drills, which was something that your average 6-year-old girl sometimes can use if they want to be good at soccer. Having the girls go one-on-one at each other and push themselves in that face-to-face way was sometimes uncomfortable. But through that, they gained the comfort in being uncomfortable. Decades later, those young women are thriving. I know where many of them are today in their chosen paths. Some of them are researchers studying ecology or history PhDs. Some are science educators leading naturalist programs. Some are journalists, lawyers, nurses. And I'm confident that they too will, in their own ways, close to their homes, as well as the world, change society. And that brings me to my final point. True success is not a solo endeavor. It is the result of empowering those around you. If President Lovett were standing here on the podium again today, I think he would probably leave you with this charge. Discipline your minds. Set bold ambitions. Be responsible, engaged citizens, wherever you end up. You are building a legacy that spans 113 years and reaches far beyond this campus. Now that legacy is yours to shape. Carry it forward with integrity, with purpose, and go make your mark. Congratulations, class of 2025. Now, Dean Matsuda will announce our August and December doctoral candidates who will be hooded by their mentor from their relevant academic school. After all doctoral students have been hooded, the deans of the academic schools will present the candidates for the various advanced degrees, followed by Dean Gorman, who will read the names of the undergraduate candidates.
Good morning. I'm Seiichi Matsuda, Dean of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies. Welcome. The degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to scholars who have successfully completed a rigorous course of study and research and who have made original contributions to human knowledge, culminating in a publicly defended thesis or dissertation. We will now begin the hooding of our doctoral candidates. Will the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy please come forward when I call their names? From the George R. Brown School of Engineering and Computing and the Department of Bioengineering, Dr. Eugene Paul Chung, who successfully defended a thesis entitled Genetically Encodable Nanobubbles for Cell Selection. Doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor George Liu. Dr. Tawan Kiratu Wangwan successfully defended a dissertation entitled Engineering Strategies for Genetic and Epigenetic Control in Stem Cells. Doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Carolyn Aho Franklin. Dr. Zongrung Lee successfully defended a dissertation entitled Gas Vesicle Engineering, Integrating Synthetic Biology, Biophysics, and Biomanufacturing. Doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor George Liu. Dr. Andrew James Walters defended a dissertation entitled Programming Cell Therapies with Synthetic Biology, Development of eMSCs as a Customizable Chassis for Cell-Based Therapy. Doctoral regalia awarded by Professor Scott Olson. From the Department of Chemical and Biomolecular Engineering, Dr. Peishuan Jin successfully defended a dissertation entitled Descriptor-Guided Design of Metal Oxide Catalysts, from polyaromatic hydrocarbon degradation mechanisms to adsorption energetics. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Thomas Senfley. Dr. Devon Kulhanek successfully defended a dissertation entitled Improved Synthetic Biology Methods for Effective Design, Construction, and Exploration of Protein Mutation Landscapes. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Ross Thayer. From the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering, Dr. Priyanka Ali successfully defended a dissertation entitled Advancing Biological Wastewater Treatment Resilience in Extreme Wet Weather Events. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Lawrence Stadler. Dr. Maximilian Kobos successfully defended a dissertation entitled Fouling Dynamics and Performance Constraints in Membrane Distillation and Electrothermal Membrane Distillation. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Chi-Lin Lee. From the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering, Dr. Burak Bilgin successfully defended a dissertation entitled Near-Field Programmable Random Wavefronts for Security and High-Resolution Localization. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Edward Knightley. Dr. Negar Irfanian Tagvayi successfully defended a dissertation entitled Conflict-Aware Computation, Offloading and Adaptive Routing in Edge-Enabled Wireless Network. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Santiago Segarra. Dr. Matthew Clayton Nelson Parker successfully defended a dissertation entitled Engineering Bioelectronic Platforms for Regulated Therapeutic Protein Delivery. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Jacob Robinson. Dr. William Mark Schmid successfully defended a dissertation entitled Robust Membrane-Free and Off-Grid Solar Thermal Desalination. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Alessandro Alabastri. Dr. Ming-Fei Xu successfully defended a dissertation entitled High Performance Electronic Devices Based on Ultra-Wide Bandgap Semiconductors from Material Engineering to Device Applications. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Yuji Zhao. From the Department of Material Science and Nanoengineering, Dr. Sarah Ibrahim Abu-el-Nijai successfully defended a dissertation entitled Universal Graphene Transfer and Engineering, Standardization, Automation, and Commercialization with a doctoral regalia awarded by Professor Karen Lozano. Dr. Chi-Hun William Choi successfully defended a dissertation entitled Beyond Flash Joule Heating, Advanced Non-Equilibrium Synthesis and Electron Microscopy Characterization. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor James Tour. From the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Dr. Marquise D. Bell successfully defended a dissertation entitled Multifunctional Textile-Based Wearable Devices Enabled by Thermal Design. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Daniel Preston. Dr. Desh Deepak Dixit successfully defended a dissertation entitled Microfluidics for Rapid Immune Cell Quantification and Improved Enrichment for Therapeutics. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Peter Lillehoy. Dr. Leanne Rachel Johnson successfully defended a dissertation entitled Training with Haptic Feedback for Complex Motor Tasks and Its Implications in Endovascular Surgery. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Marcia O'Malley. From the Department of Statistics, Dr. Xiaochen Long successfully defended a dissertation entitled Birth-Death Process Models for Clonal Hematopoiesis of Indeterminate Potential. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Marek Kimmel. Dr. Renyi Wang successfully defended a dissertation entitled Asymptotic Analysis of Stochastic Cell Proliferation Mechanisms with Applications in Cancer and Hematopoiesis. Doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Marek Kimmel. From the School of Humanities and Arts, the Department of History, Dr. Nina D. Neville successfully defended a dissertation entitled Making Prisons Obsolete: Black Women's Resistance to Incarceration in Texas. Doctoral regalia awarded by Professor Faye Yarbrough. From the Weiss School of Natural Sciences, Department of Biochemistry and Cell Biology, Dr. Chenyu Lo successfully defended a dissertation entitled Estimate the Mechanisms of Helicase Polymerase Coupling in the Organelle DNA Replication. Doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Yang Gao. Dr. Caitlin Karen Scholand successfully defended a dissertation entitled Investigating the Role and Potential Treatments of Autoreactive CD4 plus T cells in Autoimmune Dry Eye Disease. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Cynthia De Paiva. Dr. August Owen Staubus successfully defended a dissertation entitled Variety is the Splice of Life, developing versatile molecular sensors based on a self-splicing ribozyme using high-throughput molecular engineering techniques. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor James Chappell. From the Department of Chemistry, Dr. Carolyn Favre Graverson successfully defended a dissertation entitled Mapping the Chemistry of the Gold Nanoparticle Ligand Interface from L-type reactivity to bilayer assembly. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Matt Jones. Dr. Timothy Robertson successfully defended a dissertation entitled Post-Synthetic Modification and Symmetry Breaking of Anisotropic Nanomaterials. Doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Matt Jones. From the Department of Earth, Environmental and Planetary Sciences, Dr. Charles H. Marshall, Rising Up or Rising Down, the Thermal History of Tropical Africa Since the Last Glacial Maximum. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Sylvia D. From the Department of Ecology and Evolutionary Biology, Dr. Alexandra Margaret Campbell successfully defended a dissertation entitled Context-Dependent Mutualisms, How Partner Diversity, Competition, and Environmental Heterogeneity Shape Demographic Consequences of Plant Mutualisms. The doctoral regalia was awarded by Professor Tom Miller. From the Department of Mathematics, Dr. Jacob Garrett Keston successfully defended a dissertation entitled Division Algebras and Extended Frobenius Structures in Monoidal Categories. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Anthony Varilli Alvarado. From the Department of Physics and Astronomy, Dr. Kyle Anthony Perez successfully defended a dissertation entitled Using Local Stress Differences to Compute the Material Point Internal Force. Doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Edison Liang. Dr. Qian Ye successfully defended a dissertation entitled Coupled Energy Dynamics Across Scales, Resonant and Inverted Energy Transfer from Microfluidic to Nanoscale Systems. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Alessandro Alabastri. From the School of Social Sciences, the Department of Psychological Sciences, Dr. Elizabeth Allen successfully defended a dissertation entitled The Development and Validation of a Rapid Self-Diagnostic Test Kit Heuristic Checklist. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Philip Kortum. Dr. Lila May Berger successfully defended a dissertation entitled Teamwork Turbulence, Lessons for Multi-Team Systems from a Decade of Aviation Accident Reports. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Eduardo Salas. Dr. Katsiarina Kazuro successfully defended a dissertation entitled Understanding Deficits in Novel Storytelling to Inform Assessment and Treatment of Discourse in People with Aphasia. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Seymour Fisher-Baum. Dr. Molly Kilcullen successfully defended a dissertation entitled Uncovering Factors That Contribute to Sustaining Teamwork in Healthcare Multi-Team Systems. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Eduardo Salas. Dr. Caitlin Margaret Stewart successfully defended a dissertation entitled Usability and Performance of Ranked Choice Voting Ballots. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Philip Kortum. Dr. Ivanova Veras de Jesus successfully defended a dissertation entitled The Priming Effect of Bereavement on the Relationship Between Early Life Stress and Depression, a longitudinal study using the stress sensitization model. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Christopher Fagundes. Our interdisciplinary degrees from the program of Applied Physics, Dr. Luis Hector Victor successfully defended a dissertation entitled Bio-Inspired Hierarchical Soft Materials from Cardiac Tissue Mechanics to Engineered and Functional Composites. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Jane Grande Allen. From the program in System Synthetic and Physical Biology, Dr. Swetha Sridhar successfully defended a dissertation entitled Synthetic Biology Approaches Towards Marine Sensing, Soil Carbon Sequestration, and Resource Recovery. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Carolyn Aho Franklin and Professor Carrie Masiello. Dr. Robert Francis Tesoriero successfully defended a dissertation entitled Hierarchical Bottom-Up Assembly of Multi-Species Living Materials Through Bacterial Secretion and Display. The doctoral regalia is awarded by Professor Carolyn Aho Franklin. Madam Provost, these candidates and others whose names will appear on the registrar's official list have fulfilled all of the requirements for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy and have been recommended by the faculty to the Board of Trustees for these degrees. Please give a big round of applause to the 2025 doctoral scholars. Moving to the next phase of our event, our advanced degree candidates have achieved a landmark in their academic lives, the mastery of their disciplines through the completion of an advanced degree. We gather today to present them publicly, to congratulate them, and to celebrate their accomplishments. The deans of the academic schools will present the candidates for the various degrees. The deans will appear in a specific order, which is the order in which the school's first dean was appointed. Dean Luai Nakle will present the candidates for master's degrees awarded by the George R. Brown School of Engineering and Computing.
Good morning, everyone. I'm glad to see the friends and families of our graduates here today. As Dean Matsuda said, I'm Luai Nakle, Dean of the School of Engineering and Computing here at Rice. The George R. Brown School of Engineering and Computing at Rice has 9 departments. we have 3 types of master's degree: Masters of Science, Master of Arts, and Master of Engineering. The Masters of Engineering degree does not have a thesis, but it has internship and stresses interactions with industry for a professional career as an engineer. Our Master of Science degree has a thesis as usual, but then what is a bit unusual about our school is that we have a Master of Arts degree that's offered by 2 departments, the Department of Computational Applied Math and Operations Research and the Department of Statistics. Furthermore, we have 3 master degree programs with both in-person and fully online cohorts. Those are our master's degree programs in computer science, data science, engineering management, and leadership. I will now introduce the candidates for the degrees of Master of Science, Master of Arts, and the various Masters of Engineering degrees from the George R. Brown School of Engineering and Computing. David. No. It's going black. That's it. It's not right there. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Oh, there you go. Kevin Michael McCoy. Jose Ramon Palacio. Yusuf Al-Huli. Justin Dang. This way. Khaled Ama Al-Kandri. Lorelei Diane Deering. Kyle Robert Ostland. Jason Han. Mahmoud Salah Mahmoud Abdel Ghaffar. Dora Zinivanovic. Carolyn Jane Spindle. Si Wang. Gabrielle Diaz. Adenirsola Adeliki. Andres Amaya Tustau. Julian Garcia. Archit Kalra. David, okay. Ibrahim Samar Alakash. Josephina Brown. Sarah Jimenez. Matthew Stephen Moleris. Felipe Oliveira Real. Antonija Stoicheveska. Poiwan Wang. Chi Lee. Yitong Wang. Ping Yu Chen. Audrey Liu. Stefan Boskovich. Wanqing Li. Wenhan Samuel Lee. Karthik Dudabalarpur Iswara. Ming Yang. Huayu Cheng. Xiaoyan Qian. Ziling Zhang. Jirin Thomas Joseph. Vaibhav Reddy Malpedi. Jiayi Li. Porsi Lin. Krishna Harchis Marepelli. Pushi Sachdeva. Shuang Chen Ni. Ndidiamaka Olivia Nwosu. Jingbin Qian. Rohit Ranjan Saharoy. Chiaming Tu. Chinyu Wang. Jiawen Wang. Krish Arulalan. Wen Wang. Wuchi Wang. Ziyun Wang. Song Han Wu. Xinyu Wang. Yiji Wang. Tong Wu. Shuang Wu. His name? Your Shuang Wu. Okay. Zhu Hao. Zihang Chu. Zongyuan Chu. Zilong Sui. Yu Cheng Yan. Chun Fu Yang. Jiwan Yang. Jonyu Yao. Nagashiva Harish Yedidi. Chengji Yu. Haoming Yu. Haoran Zhang. Xinhua Zhang. Zizhu Zhang. Elfi Zhao. Zirui Zhao. Yu Zheng, Tong Zhu, Jinky Zhu, Yihong Li, Chu Yun Chu, Xianji Li, Chun Long Lai, Sitian Tu, Fei Teng, Ahsan Qazi, Abhishek Sharma, Yifeng Wu, Ritvik Shilakamarthi, Yenting Cho, Peyton Taylor Elibash, Yuchin Liu, Joshua James Claiborne, Janet Jiang, Lucas Jeremy Judis, Quan Liang Ku, Chu Yun Lee, Haoxiang Li, Qing Yao Lin, Yaya Wishon Middlebrooks, Hao Tian Dang, Ho Ching Hung, Tyler Aguilar, Delphi Jose, Neoma and Kim Kamma Amechi, Siddharth Balakrishnan, J. Alexander Caceres, Leah Michelle Chansey, Darren Vasant Garcia, Anika Gill, Yuchin Jiang, Abirup Kolipara, Huayun Li, Nong Ti Fong Long, Divya Shruti Murala, Connor Ozeni, Owen Giuseppe Panucci, Destiny Redfearn, Joaquim Tan, Yi Tang, Rushi Yang. Li Zhang. Zinshu Zhao. Christina Zhu. Leo Bashao. Anissa Bailey Castorina. Mingxi Chen. Rongqin Kong. Kaiwen Deng. Haiming Du. Han Feng. Syed Saqib Habib. Alan Huang. Elliot Timothy Metcalf. Sangwoo Park. Lauren N. Peterson. David Patrick Riley. Si Chu. Yixiang Yu. Maria Yanovskaya. Ariel Angel Abudu. Mrtunya Jai Gupta. Sorry. Martin Hecht. Diego Rafael Jimenez. Raji Kaur. Erin Haoxing Lin. Wei Fang Liu. Renata Maraj. Beatriz Medrano. Jamela Ogeli. Ogenimoro Stuart Orwerio. Ryan Regalado. Mohammed Suhail Sheikh. Arturo Sim Herrera. Obaida Abdullah Taha. Jackson Tetford. Bezanur Ispir. Isabel Roble. Nicholas Stephen Sweat. Vandana Vacanti. Jingxi Pan. Yichu Chen. Madeline Ruth Dabney. Chiwei Hu. Pinfeng Huang. Zinan Ji. Emily Kim. Piro Prifti. Hao Chi. Ching Xian Wang. Chen Yu Yang. This completes the engineering and computing part of the program. Congratulations to all the graduates from the George R. Brown School of Engineering and Computing. It is my pleasure now to introduce Senior Associate Dean Faye Yarbrough, who will present candidates for the master's degrees from the School of Humanities and Arts.
Good morning. I'm happy to report my list is much shorter. The School of Humanities and Arts has 8 departments, 5 of which offer the PhD: art history, English, history, philosophy, and religion. While it is possible to earn the MA in these departments as a terminal degree, it is typically earned on the way to the PhD. This is the case for our students today. These students have completed their coursework and general examination and will turn to their dissertation, works of original research next. I will now introduce the candidates for the degrees of Master of Arts from the School of Humanities and Arts. Kenzie May. Osanachi Immaculata Okafor. Dean Thomas Killian will present the candidates for master's degrees awarded by the Weiss School of Natural Sciences. Congratulations.
The Weiss School of Natural Sciences offers the Master of Arts, Master of Science, and Professional Science Master degrees. These programs are supported by 5 of our departments: biosciences, chemistry, earth, environmental and planetary sciences, mathematics, and physics and astronomy. The Master of Arts and Master of Science develop an advanced understanding of a core academic subject through a combination of coursework and genuine research experience. Many of the individuals who receive an MA or MS continue into a PhD program. The Professional Science Master's programs combine disciplinary academic rigor with the real-world skills necessary to succeed in industry. The 5 Professional Science Master's programs focus on opportunities in targeted cross-disciplinary areas. It's my pleasure now to introduce to you the candidates for the degrees of Master of Science, Master of Arts, and the various Professional Science Master's degrees from the Weiss School of Natural Sciences. Danielle Nalani Renee Chu Martinez. Maru Marabdolag Hazave. Brandon Lee Torres. Scott Stacy Brown. Caitlin Gamble. Kristen Nicole Holbrook. Shung Tin Lin. Richa Tevari. Rebecca Vanessa Trevino. David Alexandra Juarez. Christine Marie Reimer. Nursultan Yulkalov. Tuba Cathcart. Zishuan Gan. Camila Grace Purdy. Zine Shen. Joanna Elizabeth Feaster. This completes the master's degrees in the Weiss School of Natural Sciences. Congratulations, graduates. Dean Igor Marjanovic will now present the candidates for advanced degrees awarded by the Rice's School of Architecture.
Hello and welcome. We award 3 advanced degrees in the School of Architecture. The Bachelor of Architecture degree represents post-baccalaureate work in an accredited program leading to architectural licensure. It's a culmination of a 6-year program that includes a year-long internship in offices all over the world. The Master of Architecture degree represents the completion of graduate coursework in an accredited program leading to an architectural licensure as well. Most of the students have studied here at Rice for 2.5 years or 3.5 years, depending on their previous degree, which can range from a BA degree with majors in architecture to English, so it's a very intense program. The Master of Science in Architecture is a 1-year post-baccalaureate program with a research degree in the school. Today, we will be awarding the Master of Architecture degree. Will the candidates please come forward as I call your name? Jingping Wu. Congratulations. Congratulations to Jingping, and now it's my pleasure to introduce Professor David Ferris, who will present the candidates for advanced degrees awarded by the Shepherd School of Music. Thank you.
The Master of Music is a 2-year program that requires rigorous training with faculty, artists, and scholars through individual seminars, lessons, and coaching. The program includes work on original compositions, scholarly research, and offers an array of performance opportunities that includes large ensembles, chamber music, and solo repertoire. There are no music graduates present here today, but come back in May and we'll have a whole bunch for you. Peter Rodriguez, Dean of Jones Graduate School of Business, will present the candidates for the master's degrees awarded by the Jones Graduate School of Business.
Good morning. The Master of Accounting program prepares students with technical proficiency and high ethical standards in all major aspects of public accounting, in financial valuation expertise, critical aspects of corporate governance regarding financial statements, and an analytical approach to problem solving. Graduates of the Masters of Accounting program are stewards of the integrity of information, which ensures trust in the soundness of financial markets and guides the decisions that govern the flow of capital around the world. I will now introduce the candidate for the Master of Accounting from the Jones Graduate School of Business. Adeleke Christopher Adekoya. Franklin Miles Cox. Agatha Arante. Isaiah Warren Floyd. Amy Renee Goodwin. Sorry, brief correction. These are now our Masters of Business Administration graduates. So congratulations to all of them. Moving forward after Amy. One more. Isaac Luke Lyles. Prisha Modi. Myron Morrison. Hayden Grant Murphy. Jason Jamal Abugmegi. William Christopher Race. Edwin Rodriguez. Benjamin Hayes Allen. Jared Andal. Kelly Marie Beard. Brandon Dean Bowles. Terrence Trent Brady. Coleman John Coco. Andrew Clayton Cunningham. Benjamin Michael Davis. Allison Annette Elder. Namdi Ikena Enechukwu. Randy Gonzalez. Dinah Gravenstein. Randy Daniel Gross. Travis Mays Gwynn. Amanda Haltom. Sean Joseph Hart. Mary Antoinette Havner. Charlotte K. Morgan. Shuking Huang. Eric Robert Ibe. James Milton Johnson. Giovanni O'Keefe Johnson McCrae. Lauren Lee Johnser. Abhishek Kakar. Doyoon Kim. Mackenzie Ann Kolhanek. Jason P. Lejeune. Justin Bryant Logan. Mitchell Mahoney. Tirana Ahmed Malik. Kite Versbach McDonald. Brogan Edward Nagel. Sebastián Oliva. Judith Labramawi Pachua. Christian Howard Perry. Travis John Phillips. Clay Logan Fertig. Arif Kadri. Robert Andrew Reed, Jr. Rabia Iqbal Remu. Pedro Alejandro Rodriguez Garcia. Sayed Abdullah Sanala. Caleb M. Sandoval. Sarah Munir Sharp Alden. Sabrina Irene Cifuentes. Easy Ray Smoot. Cristobal Rodolfo Spielman. Matthew Kenneth Sturgis. Amanda K. Vaughn. Mark Jared Weber. Jonathan Travis Williams. Jose Mauricio Izaguirre. Andrew Joseph Ziprian. Another round of congratulations for the graduates of the Jones Graduate School of Business. Dean Rachel Kimbrough will present the candidates for master's degrees in the School of Social Sciences.
Good morning, everyone. The School of Social Sciences provides a Master of Arts across 5 different departments that range from anthropology to economics to political science, psychology, and sociology, and 5 professional master's degrees in global affairs, energy economics, social policy evaluation, industrial organizational psychology, and human factors and human-computer interaction. It is my pleasure to introduce you to the Master of Arts candidates for the School of Social Sciences. Anlyle Diokno. Miriam Oliver. Thomas Marcellus Avent. Natalia Castaño Morales. Luis Adrian Chipanya Yucra. Oluwafayo Sola Dosun. Brandon Gustavo Garcia Perez. Lauren Catherine Lindner. Blake Edward Springer. Vignesh Rajaguru Nalya. Timothy Anton Horn. Tatiana Guadalupe Arias. Done. Congratulations, social scientists. Dean Robert Bruce will present the candidates for advanced degrees in the Suzanne M. Glasscock School of Continuing Studies.
Good morning. We are in the home stretch, my friends. The Suzanne M. Glasscock School of Continuing Studies has two graduate degree programs represented today, the Master of Arts in Teaching and the Master of Liberal Studies. For a Master of Arts in Teaching graduates, research demonstrates that when schools thrive, communities thrive, and for a school to thrive, it must have outstanding teachers. I dare say that every graduate sitting here today was influenced in part along the way from a teacher, whether it was in 4th grade or 7th grade or 11th grade, demonstrating the influence that our teachers have. For our Master of Liberal Studies graduates, in many ways you represent the words of Rice's first president, Edgar Odell Lovett, when he said, "Education does not begin with the university, nor does it end in the university. It is a matter of life, the whole span of life." Our Master of Liberal Studies program is taught by award-winning faculty from across the university, and the students are award-winning as well in terms of what they bring to the Rice academic community. Some students are retired from their primary careers. Others are in the midst of their professional lives as doctors, attorneys, and coaches. What our students have in common is an insatiable thirst for learning, a desire to broaden their knowledge, and a desire to improve society. Congratulations to each of you, and I will now introduce the candidates for the degrees of Master of Arts in Teaching and Master of Liberal Studies. Christopher Allen Paez. William Daniel Elson. Donna K. Grimley. Dorian Wayne Maddox. Congratulations to each of you and the families and friends that have supported you.
Madam Provost, these candidates and others whose names will appear on the registrar's official list have fulfilled all of the requirements for a master's degree or postmaster's diploma, and they have been recommended by the faculty to the Board of Trustees for these degrees. Let's give a big round of applause to our master's and diploma students. The candidates for the bachelor's degrees will now be presented by Dr. Bridget Gorman, Dean of Undergraduates.
The Bachelor of Arts degree marks the completion of a program of liberal undergraduate education in the arts and sciences. The Bachelor of Science degree marks the completion of an undergraduate program of liberal education combined with science or engineering. The Bachelor of Music degree marks the completion of a program of professional and liberal undergraduate education in music. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts, the Bachelor of Science, and the Bachelor of Music degrees please come forward when I call your name? Aaron Anar Armartushan. Jahan Arjomand. Andrew Aduelo Ah. Alexander Andre Bianov. Blake Russell Bainish. Miguel Andreas Cedeno. Yuna Choi. Kai Arthur Cohen. Michael Roger Daly. Anna Grace Evans. Tanner Harrison Fox. Putien Gu. Yuen Guo. Isabella Gutierrez. Hayden Beckwith Pacheco Hall. Haoyuan Huang. Leah Marie Johnson. Cora Nicole Kosnick. Yashua Bama Che. Hengkang Liu. John Scanlon Long. Julia Nicole Lurson. Yashun Ma. James David McCracken. Michael Kweku Kuta Mitchell. Laiba Muhammad Ali. Glenn David Otto Jr. Matthew Connor Rayom. Madison Kaylee Sines. Jinghong Shagwan. Jack Aubrey Shrewsbury. Vishnu Sriram. Daniel Zhang. Madam Provost, these candidates and others whose name will appear on the registrar's official list have fulfilled all the requirements for the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Music, and have been recommended by the faculty to the Board of Trustees for these degrees. I want to extend my personal congratulations to all of our graduates and their families. Well, congratulations, everyone. And we will now proceed to the conferring of the degrees. an act that defines our basic mission as an academic enterprise. This is kind of the official part. Will the candidates for the degree of the Doctor of Philosophy please rise? It is customary at each Rice commencement to ask the Assembly to rise while doctoral degrees are confirmed. So, Assembly, please rise. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the President of Rice University, I confer upon you and those of you whose names will appear in the registrar's official list the degree of Doctor of Philosophy and admit you to all the rights, responsibilities, and privileges appropriate to those degrees. Please be seated. Will the candidates for master's degrees and postmaster's diplomas please rise? Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the President of Rice University, I confer upon those of you whose names will appear on the registrar's official list the appropriate master's degree or postmaster's diploma and admit you to all the rights, responsibilities, and privileges appropriate to those degrees. Please be seated. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelors of Music please rise? Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the President of Rice University, I confer upon those of you whose names will appear on the registrar's official list the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Music, and admit you to all the rights, responsibilities, and privileges appropriate to those degrees. Please be seated. Graduates, as you leave here today, you will join a network of Rice Owls, serving others all around the world. You are building a legacy bigger than yourself, one that extends beyond the confines of this campus and spans 113 years. We hope you will stay engaged with the university community wherever you are and keep in touch, updating Rice about all of your accomplishments as an alumni. Your potential is limitless, and your impact will be profound. We are so very proud of you and excited to see the remarkable contributions you will make to the world. One more round of applause. Congratulations. I ask you to please be seated, and while the platform party recesses from the hall, which will then be followed by the graduates. And then please join us in the foyer of the Shepherd School for a beverage reception immediately following this recession. Congratulations.
Thank you.